Poor Weidman. Poor Weidman. You know, Chris Weidman seems like a good guy, man. Really does. Um, I don't hate the guy. I don't feel anything negative towards the guy, man. But I've just never been high on Weidman, man. I know a lot of people sung his praises at one time when he was a middleweight, when he was coming up to fight Silva and all that. He beat Silva. He won the title. He beat Silva twice. He had what, three title defenses, I believe. You know, but I've just never been high on Weidman, man. I just have not. I've Rockhole's my boy. I felt that Rockhold would beat him, and he did, of course. And Weidman's just, the two hand touch trying to win by DQ shit he did with Musasi, and Jacare got him, and uh, Romero got him. He's just not not what I would call a great athlete. Not very fluid, not a very athletic guy. Yes, he can wrestle, but is he a great striker? No. He's a tough guy. At middleweight he's a big guy, but not what I would call a great athlete. Kind of big, stiff, flat-footed type. In my opinion, just not, not a fluid striker. Not I just don't. I just never been high on Wild, man. I just have not. And this guy Dominick Reyes, man. To be honest, I don't even think I ever seen this guy fight before, man. Um, but I decided to go in on this fight. When I saw the weigh in, and I saw the size difference. I'm like, Weidman going up to like heavyweight. He's in his mid 30s. He's kind of, I mean, you could probably say he's on a decline. He's been taking losses. Um, he's fighting this bigger guy. The guy I didn't even know much about the guy, man. But he looked like a striker and shit. Number 4 ranked light heavyweight. Man, I was concerned about Weidman's health, man. Before the start of this fight, man, I was like, man, Weidman gonna get stopped, man. And sure enough, he did in the first round. Dominick Reyes, man. I'm down to see him and John Jones fight, but man, Chris Weidman, man, I just don't know what the guy's gonna do from here, man. Is he gonna stay at light heavyweight fighting these big ass dudes that can strike, that can take his punch and deal with his wrestling, man? He's not the big guy at light heavyweight, man. He's not. And he's fighting these more athletic, fluid guys. Bigger, stronger guys that can take his punch and that hit harder than middleweights. Man, I think Weidman might be in a tough spot, man. And he might be in a tough spot. You know, um, he might be trying to go back down to middleweight, but at this age, can he make the weight cut? Um, I don't know, man. I don't know. Weidman might be between a rock and a hard place, man. He just might be. You know. He got hit, went down, and then man, the guy touched him on the chin on the ground, and man, he was out. Man, that was a good stoppage. So, it's kind of what I feel would happen. And congrats to Reyes, man. The Rodriguez, shit, what the guy, Jeremy Stevens. That was a good fight. I guess it's kind of bad. It wasn't a 5-round fight, but for what it was good. I agree with the decision. Rodriguez won the first 2 rounds. Jeremy Stevens won the third. So that's 29-28 win for Rodriguez. In a good fight. The Greg Hardy fight, I was hoping to see a finish in that fight, either one way. Greg Hardy was fighting on the outside, getting some rounds in, getting some experience. That inhaler shit was kind of suspect. But they said the commission approved it for some reason, so I don't know, man. I don't know. We have to see how that plays out, but congrats to Hardy. He showed some good striking and defense. Um, I didn't see the Lozon fight. I just saw the highlights of the finish. Congrats to Lozon. I think he was underdog in that fight, and I saw the Macy Barber and how she was squaring off on that chick. You know, looking strong in there. But man, this was a good ESPN card. I don't watch UFC as much as I used to. After the whole they let John Jones fight with peds in his system and move the card so he could fight and all that. I've been not supporting the UFC. Commentary sucks now. I like John Anik, he's a cool guy, but he ain't Mike Goldberg, man. It's not the same. You know, the new ownership just messed up the UFC, and things like that. Especially what they did with Jones, man. I kind of pulled away from the UFC, man. I've not been buying pay-per-views. I've not been watching many TV events or fights. That's why I'm not really familiar with Dominick Reyes, but I saw him tonight, and I like what I saw. So I think that's it, guys. Just want to come on real quick and comment. But Paul Weidman, man, I like Weidman. He seems like a good guy. Really does, man. But man, he just, I just not high on Weidman. I'm just not high on him, man. Just not a great fighter. Just not, good guy, family guy, all that. He won a title. He had some title defenses, made some good money, but man, it's gonna be tough for him at light heavyweight, man. It's gonna be tough, you know. So now what he gonna do? Fight an unranked guy like heavyweight? I don't know. So I think that's it, guys. Hell, maybe him and Luke Rocco, maybe they'll try to do a rematch at light heavyweight. And I think both of them on the way out, man. Because I got an alert, I think yesterday, saying that Rocco told Ariel that it's likely that he won't fight again. So, which I don't think he should, man. I think Rocco should retire, man. He his chin has been exposed. He's been knocked out too many times. He don't need to take any more punch to the head. But I don't know what's next for Weidman, man. I don't know. It's looking rough. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll check in soon. Thanks for watching.